Hi, crafters. I was crafting and trying to prepare for uh, doing a tutorial about the soda can because I got a request so much, and I was sitting on the couch and there was nothing on TV, and I thought, why not do it on a live stream? So I hope I don't bore you, but I thought it would be fun to do it on a live stream, and yeah, maybe you will enjoy it and see how I put the soda can together. I'm now die cutting all the parts that I need to put it together. I only need officially 2 more of these, but this will do. And now I'm going to put all the glue on the glue tabs. It's a horrible job to do. But yeah, I thought it would be fun to do it myself and show you myself and take some pressure off my sweet friend Tracy, so she could enjoy her crafting retreat. Hi, Hell Friday. Hi, Bronx. How are you? See, I even have my glasses on that I see what I do. But now I'm going to take them off, and I thought, well, why not do it myself and show you how to put it together? And yeah, I thought it was fun. And let's see how this will turn out. I always like to work with tape because I hate the fact that I need to wait until my liquid glue is dry. I don't know if you guys have the same problem. Hi, Yvette. Hi. I'm here. But yeah, I always do stuff with tape if I have the chance, just because then when I stick it down, it doesn't come loose. But I think for this live stream, it's better that I don't use tape. But especially for the little tabs on the bottom of the can, I think it's smarter to use tape because then it's stuck already. And now when you see me do it live, you can imagine how long it takes to do a good tutorial. So I really value the fact that Tracy is willing to do all this work and make all those great tutorials for all of you. Hi, Rhonda. Hi. Yeah. And I had to tilt my camera a little bit down because else my husband is over there and you would see him with his big feet on the desk. Hi, Edna. Hi. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, I was sitting on the couch and there was nothing on TV, and I thought, okay, let's do a chat. And in the meanwhile, I'm trying to show the people who asked me how to put the soda can together. And I always like to work with tape. But oh, when you're doing a video, you always are afraid that it will bore people and stuff like that. So let me do 2 with tape and then see how liquid glue will work for this. But those tiny tabs, I think it's better to use tape on those than liquid glue. Else you have to struggle to hold them down or stuff like that. But we will see. I always call these pliers, but these are pliers, right? Or do I say now something very stupid? Oh, tweezers. That's the word. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, I'm having a great day. Yeah, I was sitting on the couch and there was nothing on TV. So I thought I got so many requests about doing the tutorial for the soda can. Maybe it's fun if I show you how I would put it together. So I will try to show you. But yeah, one way or the other, my hand will be in the way. But you have to die cut 10 of these. I have the die set here of the soda can, and this is the finished one. And yeah, you have to die cut 10 of those pieces. I could not put the pieces together like this because of the fact that you have to, the first one you have to push in and the other one push up. So mountain fold, valley fold, and mountain fold. See, I learned some English. Ah, oh. What a day today. I ordered some new, how do you call those? New stickers to go on the envelopes, because if the dice, the record dice will be in a few weeks. I have no clue when. I needed to have new stickers with my sender address and stuff like that on it. And they came in late, but now but they came, and now I only have to wait until the rose gold envelopes arrive, because I also needed to order more rose gold envelopes, because I think it's not fair to not put them also in a rose gold envelope. And see, now I'm trying to put it nicely together. But with tape, it's so much easier. What do you guys prefer? So glad my die set is on its way. Thank you. You're welcome. We are crafters. We never get bored watching. Okay. Hi, crafty lady. Hi. Hi, craft eccentricity. I have a hard time pronouncing that word. I don't know what it is, but I think it's the same when I say Scheveningen and you try to say or repeat after me. For us Dutch, it's really easy to say it, but I know for people that aren't familiar with the Dutch language, it's a hard word to say. But Scheveningen is a place in the Netherlands. It's by the sea. And yeah, so I'm now fixing those together, and I hope I make it clear on the video on how I put them together. But you see, it's a painstaking job to do. Oh, let's see if liquid glue does the job. Hi, Angela. Can't wait to get my can and the other dice. Thanks for the tutorial. You're most welcome. Hi, fat dandelions. Fat dandelions made a joke in Dutch, so I love using wet glue and tape. Always overdo. Oh, I always overdo it with tape. Oh, I always overdo it with liquid glue. Yeah, I prefer tape too, because it's easier to stick things down. See, I'm already struggling, so I think I'm going to switch back to tape. I'm so used to do things with tape, and after you have put it on, I think it's going way faster than do it with liquid glue. But yeah, these cans have so many little glue tabs, and it's fun when it's ready. It's so fun. But yeah, it's stuff we need to do to make cute objects. I can't help it. I was designing it, and I was worried that I would get bad responses about those glue tabs. Sometimes I think about you guys and what you would say to me when I design stuff. I always try to keep in mind that, yeah, some like to work with wet glue, but I think because these steps are so tiny, just work better with tape. And oh, today I'm happy that it's now Friday, because tomorrow Ben will help me email Silhouette, and hopefully I get the software issues fixed, because I never had the issues that I had today. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it was acting up and it ripped my paper again. So I think that there are a few software issues they are dealing with, because when I emailed them, they told me, could you please send us the file you are working on? And then I had something like, oh yeah, send me my files for free. I imagine then that I see people there over at Silhouette all crafting with the files that I send them to check them out. Ah, and then they send pictures back. Oh, look what I made. But you were supposed to fix the software. Oh. But maybe that's the image I have when I send files over, that people are more working with the files than solving the problems with the with the software. I'm almost there. Only 4 to go. Yeah. And I couldn't put them together because else you would not have the glue tabs and not the possibility to how do I say that? Make them at the top like this. So I couldn't make them in, for instance, a set of 3 or 4. I had to do them individually. Trust me, I tried, but it didn't work. Then those glue flaps would be so tiny, they wouldn't have anything to hold on to. Oh, why is this always a difficult job? And tell me, what were you all working on? Let me know. I always like to know what you guys were working on, or are working on. And then I have to only put some tape on the top part, and then I'm almost ready. So only 3 more to go. Bear with me. I'm doing my best to do this as quick as possible. And that's why I always say, I'm so sorry, but I don't have time to do these tutorials, because, yeah, it takes a while before I have them ready and set to go. And in that same time, I could design some new and fun items or investigate what I want to design. So, yeah, it's always a struggle making the tutorials. But I thought, okay, now you have to put your best foot forward, Nicole, and do one yourself. Hi, Tanya. Hi. Yeah, they're all a bit quiet. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm really boring with my tape. But I tried to do what you guys asked me to, and show how to put the can together. So we're almost there. 1 to go. I always like to start with the bigger one. It makes me feel that I'm always almost done. Oh, yeah, some are so fun to make, and when they are ready, they are such a beautiful gift. But to get there, it's taking a while. And my hands hurted this week. I had to give them a little bit of rest. Hi, Patty. To take the pressure off yourself next time, tape it before you go live. Yeah, I know, Bronx Hill, but it was something that came up in my mind without that I had something prepared. I know you mean well, and I know you're right, but yeah. Oh, I need to take the other the other one because that's smaller. See, this works better because we have to fold these over in a second. And yeah, I'm so used. I used to do a lot with tape rollers, but those are so expensive in the Netherlands. Those from Tombow. Where do I have my cassette? Um, Here is the refill part, but for these, I believe we pay about €4 or €5. So that's $7 or $8 a piece. So that's why I always get a little bit jealous when I hear you guys say, "Oh, I bought this with a discount or that with a discount," and I have something like, "I wished I am able to buy it with a discount." Trust me, I would buy the whole shelf. I like those glue rollers, but yeah, they are so expensive. And I used to have a lady on eBay, and I had her email address, and I could buy it at her place, but I believe she stopped selling them. So yeah, I've been working on a paper piecing my very first anniversary card. It has two lovebirds on a branch. Adorable. I'm also thinking of ideas for my first folio to do. Oh, that's fun. It's because we all watching closely. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Patty. Tape runner is not as good as Sukwang. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I have to admit that's true. But after you put on the tape on the tabs, sorry, I will put it closer to the camera. The only thing I do is fold over these tabs, and I didn't make score lines in them because I was else too afraid that the tabs would be too weak. So now I fold them over upwards. So this is the top part and this is the inner part. And I fold them over towards me. And then what I can do later on, but I will show you, is glue this part inside of here. But before I glue it in, I have to fill my can up. So this part will come later. And this other part that you see here, that's the bottom piece. I love the record dice. So upset with myself I couldn't get them ordered in time, but that's fine for now. I love to see what you create, Dom. Thank you. Yeah, trust me. I wished I could order 100 more or something like that, but yeah, the sellers are now all going on a holiday, and all factories will be closed for around 3 weeks. So yeah, they aren't able to produce more now, and that's why I had to stop the pre-order. I was hoping that he would take on more, but yeah, I got so much ask for the die set, and in the beginning I had something like, okay, but why on earth would you like to have a die like that? I didn't understand it. And then after I was thinking that, see, I forgot one. I'm sorry. I designed it because I had something like, okay, Nicole, you always tell the sellers, don't be, or trust me, this will work. And I had something like, okay, okay, I'm going to trust you. In this case, Tanya, and I'm going to design it. So I did, and yeah, I was totally shocked. I really was totally shocked. But I'm so curious to see what you guys all create with the record die. I can't wait to see it because, to be honest, I myself haven't got a clue what to do with it, else than making it in a record, than the file that I created in my Etsy shop. Now, we're really almost there, guys. Sorry. Next time, Bronx Hill, I will listen to you and do this before I go live. You are totally right. I had to do this before. Oh. Now my tape is acting up. Here we go. I tried glue rules from the action story. Juliana, I tried them, but I don't like them, to be honest. They don't hold up as long as the ones that I was using from Tombow. So, yeah, I know, I know, Julia. Sorry, yeah, I know, but yeah, they didn't hold up so long, and since some people I know that I sent cards to save my cards for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I always try to look for the strongest tape. So yeah, the tape of action is okay, but it's not holding up the cards for so long. And that was my problem with it. I'm not sharing to rain on your parade, but 3 of my family members have tested positive of COVID. Oh no. Yeah, Tanya, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I hope we all can get vaccinated very fast and that we will get back to normal soon because I sure can use a hug from my best friends. That's something I'm missing a lot. I have all kinds of ideas for it when it arrives. I can't wait to see your ideas, Tanya. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Joe. Hi. Wow, fabulous idea, Tanya. Thank you. I hope it's one of the best dice I've ever seen. Thank you, Nicole. I hope to get one on the next round. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope the seller is then ready to make more. But yeah, I have to wait and see if he when he comes back and if he has time to produce them, because the sets are so big, it takes a lot of time to produce the sets. Because I don't know if you know, but those sets cutting dice are etched. I always thought they were like I believe you call it milled, but they are etched, and etching takes a long time. So yeah, I hope he will, but I have to wait and see until March until he is back from his holiday. Yes, the glue is not that strong, but the price is great. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I totally agree, Julia. For little pieces, it's okay. I look like the score tape is very strong. Yeah, the score tape is very strong. It holds stuff together the best, I think. But I tried to contact the lady that I normally, because I normally buy my Sukwan tape on Etsy, but I don't know what's happened. But for months now, I think almost a year now, I can't reach her anymore. That's a great idea. Yeah. I hope you all are able to see what I do. I just glue them one by one, stuck to each other. I try to do it so you guys can follow what I'm doing. But those tiny pieces are a little bit hard to put inside of the camera. And then I fold them up and over. Maybe it's better I fold them first, and then I can read what you guys are saying. Oh my God, I made a live. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Deb. Hi. Yes, you made it. Yeah, I was sitting at the couch and there was nothing on TV. And I thought, well, Nicole, maybe it's fun to do a tutorial yourself. I know my tutorials by far not as good as the ones that Tracy does, but at least you have an idea on how to put it together. And it will take a little bit of pressure off of my sweet friend Tracy. She is such a sweetheart. And she is now on crafting retreat. And because the numbers of um, COVID patients there are very low, so she could go on retreat. And I was a little bit jealous, I have to admit. But yeah, see, and now I'm fighting with my can. Ah, come on, work with me, please. See, I have to win this battle. Almost there. 3 to go again. Oh, and now I'm having hot flashes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It feels for me I'm in a sauna right now. Oh, mama. I'm actually awake for this live. Yeah. Only for me, no. Oh my goodness. I don't hope I take away your sleep. I mean it well. I only say it in a wrong way. I know. It's hard living in Australia. You're always live when I'm in bed. Yeah, I know, sweetie. But the problem is that we all have so many time differences, and because for me it's nighttime, and I know in America it's daytime, and I know in Australia it's really. Oh no, for me it's evening, and for you it's nighttime. Yeah. Those little tiny tabs, and that's also glued on. And now the last little tiny buggers. They bug me, and that's why I call them buggers. So jealous of her. Remember when we could hang out with friends and craft? Yeah, me too. Well, Patty, I'm in the middle of a sauna right now. Oh my goodness, I really have a hot flash. That's the downside of getting older. I have an outbreak of sweatiness. I'm in the US, have insomnia, so I've catch a couple low. I don't know what insomnia means. I heard of the word, but I tried to remember what it meant. Is that something with your memory? Am I correct? You're so young to have hot flashes. So sorry, I've been having them this past week. 1 minute I have got layers on, and the next, well, I will say I'm happy I'm home. I'm 46, so, but 1 year ago, they burned away my, how do you say that in English? It's always hard to explain medical things in English. They burned away the inner layer on your womb. Is the or uterus? How do you say that? I know a few fancy words, but I don't know if they are the correct ones. And so I don't get my periods, but before that, I already had the idea that I was having my, yeah, let me say it, old lady parties. Means you can't sleep. Okay. I thought it was something with the memory. I didn't remember. I heard of the word, but I didn't remember the meaning. So now I'm putting on the outer tab. Come on, you can do this, Nicole. Okay, now I have to catch my bone folder and press down the tabs because else it will come loose. Come on, why don't you want to work with me? I took off all the backings. See, I'm trying to press them down, but I think this is a smarter way to do it than pressing against my hands. But then I can't put it on the camera. See, and that's why I let Tracy do the tutorials, because then you can see what she's doing. See, and then I put the bottom piece on, and now it's time to fill up that's what I would do, fill up the top or the can. And now I have to see if I have a bread here. Yeah, I had one here. And what I would do is put the bread through this, and I would take a bigger one. Sorry, that's better. A bigger one, so it covers this whole part, because then it makes it stronger. If you use a smaller one, it makes it more fragile. Oh, see, Nicole is learning fancy words. What time is it here? Oh, uterus is correct. Okay, thank you, Tanya. It's here now, 9:45 in the evening. That's the time here. Okay, so what you could do is you could do it in two ways. You could put this one first inside of this one and glue this one down like this, and then put it in the top part. But what I would do is to take off all the backings, but then you have to make sure that you fold them over really well, because else it will stick before you can position it right. Take off all the backings, and I will see if I can do it on camera, but let me first take off all the backings. I have to concentrate myself onto this, because else I'm so afraid I will tear this piece. But see, and because I always have short nails, I have very thin nails, so I always have to cut my nails, because else they will break or hurt my fingers, so I can't have longer nails. Those are so thin. I had one time fake nails, and then I fell down into a basement, and I want to grab myself to break my fall, and I broke all the 10 of my nails off, and oh my goodness, I shouted so hard from pain. See, and now I'm trying to put the first one in, and then, yeah, this is what you need to prevent, that it's going to the inside. But let me see if I can do this like this. I think you know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to put all these tabs against. I tried to show it in the best way I can, guys, but yeah, it's hard to keep your fingers out of the way and glue on those really tiny tabs. But that's how I would do this, can see, and now I'm pressing too hard on the sides. Oh, come on, Nicole. See, I'm getting nervous, and then I mess things up when I get nervous. I'm not perfect either, trust me. Designing is more my thing than doing a tutorial. Oh well, at least I tried. It's good seeing the designer struggle as much as I do, yeah. Oh, trust me, I'm not perfect either. I can design the stuff, but putting it together and make a good tutorial so everybody knows what I'm doing, that's a whole different ball game. Okay, and then you have to fill what you want to put inside. And then I would do some liquid glue like this. And I always use too much, even though I only use a small bottle. And then you can put this part inside and glue it shut. It would be wise to hold it down a little bit because then it will take a hold, and then the recipient can pull up this lip and rip it open. So yeah. Oh, I want this done. Yeah, it's a fun one. It's really a fun one. But yeah, because I need to keep an eye on where I hold things on the camera so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, this is how it's supposed to go together. I hope this is helpful. And in the die set, there's also this part, and this part you have to die cut twice, and it will make the covering for around the can. So what you could do, if you're a little bit computer savvy, you could design, for instance, a Coca-Cola label, and then die cut it with this, because this only embosses. This doesn't die. This doesn't cut. This only embosses, and then you could make it in a real brand soda can. And also in the die set are these lips, and then the three parts that I use. So the bottom part, and this is the part that goes on top. It's called an oblation. Okay. I struggle not to swear at it. Taya, trust me, I swear when I do things on my own. Oh, but I'm live. I have to keep in mind that I can't do that. Trust me, I do that all the time. Yeah. So in the die set you will find these parts, and this is so you can make the fun label around it, and these you have, or you need to make all the base pieces. And of course you could do this one out of shiny paper that it looks like a real lid, but yeah, that's up to you guys. I just wanted to show you how to put it together, and that you can make it into a fun gift box. And maybe I'm also going to make one in a bigger size, so you have like a soup can. I think that's fun too, to have a big soup can, because then it can hold way more stuff. I will try to pull my camera up so you can see me again. Yeah. So I'm oh, this is a bright light. I'm also thinking about doing a soup can, but I don't know if you would like that idea, because those soup cans are much wider, and maybe then it's possible for me to make it in one long piece instead of the separate pieces that we need to use now to make the soda can. I enjoyed Tracy's tutorial, but I like seeing you because I can relate to you more. I struggle not to swear at it. Lol. Oh, trust me, I have the same problem. I have the same problem. Your designs are so clever. Oh, thank you, Mama Pillow. Thank you so much for your kind compliments. I have your hard box with the drawers. I put it together following your tutorial, but my drawers don't fit properly. I think I did something wrong in the middle bit. Yeah, the middle bit is important, because if you don't put the middle bit exactly in the middle, if you know what I mean, then yeah, one of the drawers will give you a struggle. Yeah. Hi, Mandy. Yeah, you caught alive. Thank you, Christopher. Yeah, maybe that's my Dutch kind of humor. I don't know. Oh, I'm happy that it's helpful, Connie, because I know you asked me to do the tutorial, and yeah, I'm just not good at making them. If I see how Tracy does them, then I think, why on earth can't I do them as good as she does? She really is, yeah, I think the best of the best in it, and I'm so lucky to call her my friend. You did a great job. Ah, thank you, Bronx Hill. I bought this one. Oh, that's great. It's amazing the things you design. Ah, thank you, Gail. Yeah, I always try to do things that other people don't do. And I think that's makes it fun because then you need to think out of the box how you would fill it or dress it up or hey, that's something I love a lot. Does that rectangle cut into individual? No, no, you mean this piece? No, it only makes embossing lines. So it cuts only at the outer edge. And these lines are embossing lines, just so you know where to fold. So you have to die cut this one twice, and that wraps around your soda can. So you could, if you want, could design a label and then make the label in two parts and cut it out with the die. But yet then you have to be a little bit computer savvy. I know. How do you open the can with the ring pull? Just like a real can. So I'm not going to do it with my sample because I'm so happy how it looks. But yeah, you just pull it up and then press it in with your thumb. I know it's a little bit, and you press it in with your thumb and then pull it up. Just like a real soup can, just like this. That's how you can open it. I would love different sizes viewfinders. That's my wish. Yeah, Mandy, I made a viewfinders. I made a few. Yeah, but they didn't sell that great. So I don't know if there would be a seller interested to make more like that. And I like the viewfinders to be shabby chic. I think that's more fun than just a circle item. Hi, Chantal. You did so good, Nicole. Oh, thank you, Connie. I'm happy to help you. Nobody has done the viewfinders but Tim Holtz, and you can't get it anymore. Yeah, viewfinders, but those are the same as I already designed, right? Or do you call them differently? Let me write it down, and then I will look into it tomorrow. Viewfinders. See, I have always bits of paper on my desk. Viewfinders. I will write your guys' ideas always down, and when I'm designing or I'm out of ideas, I always refer back to all the little note pieces that I have on my desk. I thought I saw a viewfinder at one of the shops your stuff is at. I think they still have some. Yeah, I thought so too. I wouldn't want to fill it and give it away. Yeah, that's an option too. You can keep it for yourself, just like I do. I can't give mine away either. I don't know what it is. Dinico, what's the diameter of the bread? Oh, that's a good question. But you know I work in millimeters, right? I for sure can't. Oh, that's something. Is there something like a metal ruler in America that has all the pronunciations of the steps in between? So I'm not good at them. So when I say something stupid, don't laugh at me. But an eighth of an inch and a quarter inch and 5/16 and 3/8, and because when I see them, it's I think for me easier to understand what steps they are. But I'm looking for a ruler as yeah. I like it to be metal if possible, but that has all those details on it because for me it's really hard to know what all these uh, inner between the inches are. I know a quarter inch and a half inch and 3/4. Those I know, but for instance, when you say a 3 and 5/8, I have no clue where to look in between because I'm so used to doing centimeters. I'm not used to that, so I would be over the moon with a ruler like that. A telescope, the long looking glass sailor use. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, now I think I know what you mean. Is that a viewfinder? Dear Nicole, what's the diameter of the bread? Okay, wait a minute. The big one, but it's 8. The widest part of the bread itself, so not the pens that go wide, but the knob is 8 millimeters. Do I say that correctly? Let me take my handy dandy micrometer. Yes, it's 8 millimeters. So yeah, I use a big bread for it. I think that's the best option because then it has the most pulling force that it can hold. If you take the smaller one, it can pop off of the bread. So yeah, it's the half planar one, right? Half planar one. Yeah, I did a planar one, but I also did 2 separate ones. But I believe those have a diameter or 12 or 15 centimeters. No, 12 and 13 centimeters. And 12 centimeters is about 5.5. Yeah, about 5.5 inches. I think she's waiting to entire circle in a smaller size. I think she's wanting the entire circle in a smaller size. Okay. A telescope, the long looking hour. I'm trying to keep up with what you guys are saying, Nicole. There is, but don't buy it. Wink, wink. Okay. I will not buy it. But yeah, I really, really would love one. Because then I think for me it's easier to learn what those steps are called. And when I measure things for you, I can call them in the exact measurements. As a designer, calling out exact measurements is like having a kind of an OCD. Yeah, I can't pronounce it any other way. Lawn Fawn has that ruler. It's awesome. Okay, but is that a metal one or a plastic one? Does it have to be metal? No, it doesn't have to be metal, but I prefer metal because I had some plastic ones and some they had the letters are worn off or they break during shipping. I had ordered one months ago and then it arrived, but it was all broken in pieces. And then I thought, okay, I will wait until I find one that has a better or is stronger and has metal rim or something in it. I have a Victor metal ruler and it has all those measurements. Oh, that would be fun. Punch in Victor ruler in your Google search. Yeah, I have that on my computer. Somebody sent a PDF to me, but the problem is I need it in a ruler because now, for instance, if somebody asks me, well, Nicole, how big is the can? Then I can't take the ruler and I don't have to print it out on a piece of paper, if you know what I mean. So yeah, now it's easier for me to tell you guys the names. And I have had this one, but it also doesn't tell me what all those pieces in between are, or the steps in between pieces. The steps in between are. Wink, wink, me, she has it for you. Okay, I already have one for you. That's why you can't buy it. Okay, you got to be kidding me. Oh, that would be cool. Where did you find it? Oh, thank you, Tanya. Yeah, I would love to have one. I would like a nesting die that you can keep all together to paper piece with different colors. Oh, wait a minute. I would like a nesting die that you can keep all together to create pieces with different colors. Hmm. Jillian, I'm thinking about what you mean. Is let me do. Yes, it's. Oh, and it says metal, Tanya. That's cool. How did you know? Jillian, I'm thinking about what you're trying to say to me, but I made a few nesting dies, and if you leave them inside of each other, is that not what you meant? Or do I say something really stupid now? Oh, Tanya, I can't wait, but let me know what you need to pay for shipping because I want to pay that. I would be over the moon to have a ruler like that. Uh, oh man, I wish I was home to work. Oh, you guys are going too fast for me. Victor is a great ruler. I got mine from Amazon. Victor ruler is a meta. Okay. Nicole, any word on the trolley? Did anyone pick it up yet? I would buy it in a heartbeat. Mandy, no, the trolley will not be made into a cutting die set. The parts are just too big. They won't fit in a standard die cutting machine. And I offered it to a few sellers, but they all rejected it because it's just too big. They, I believe, told me that if they would produce it into a cutting die set, it would be more than $50. More than $50. That's how many parts it needs to have. And they are just too big. They won't fit in a standard die cutting machine. And I tried to make it smaller, but even then they thought it was too big. And yeah, no, they don't like to produce it into a cutting die set. I'm so sorry. Maybe one will do it when a pre-order. I can't say things like that because I'm not sure. I asked and they rejected it all. And you know, I work for 5 sellers and they all said no to me. So yeah, I did do my best. Okay, Julian, but I want them to go all the way with no gap in the middle. Oh, okay. Yeah. But the problem is I already made them, and if I now offer them to another seller with even the gap filled, the sellers won't take it. I'm afraid not, Gillian. I'm so sorry. I may get 18-inch one also. Whoa, that's cool. An 18-inch ruler. I believe mine is... Oh, mine is 18-inch. See? Mine was from Basic Gray. Nicole, I'm just sending you a couple of small things from one friend to another. Should be shipping in 2 days. Oh, Tanya, thank you. But sweetie, don't break your bank sending stuff to me. I know sending stuff to the Netherlands is so expensive. I really, really, really appreciate it, and I will open it on camera when it arrives. I I can't wait to get it and see what you sent me. But please let me know what the shipping costs are because I don't want you to pay so much on shipping. Let me help you. Oh man, it's an amazing design. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, Mandy. I know, but yeah, if they say no, I can't do anything about it. That's the problem, and that's the same with the record die. Maybe, don't know. I just don't know because I can't ask them now because they are all on holiday. Maybe they are willing to produce the record die set. I don't know if you have seen the one that I made. I put it on Instagram. Which seller did you make them for? Um, the nesting die sets are sold by Andy's store, Gillian. I have made an A2, A5, A6, and a 5x7. So yeah, he has all the sizes, and I made sure that all the sizes have that uh, eighth of an inch or a quarter inch. What was it? An eighth of an inch, I believe. I believe it was an eighth of an inch, but it could be a quarter inch. Oh, inches. Me and inches. See, I have it here. Mention Rhonda. I hate that I missed out on the record die. Yeah, D-Love 104. In March, the sellers will be back and all the people from the factories will be back. And then I will ask him if he is willing to produce more. But yeah, I have to wait. I can't do anything about it. Mention about the not putting more than $18 on the packaging. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tanya, if you are going to send me something, please, please, please don't put a higher value on the envelope than $18. If the value on the shipping label states that the value inside the envelope is worth more than $18, I have to pay a lot of custom fees. So please do me a favor and keep the amount 18 or lower, depending on what you put in it, of course. If you only put 3 pencils in them, of course they will understand that those pencils aren't $18, but not go over that $18, else I would have to pay a lot of custom fees. Thank you, Rhonda, for saying that. Yeah, it's smart thinking of you because I almost forgot. Is it possible to make a cross box? My cousin wants something like this for a communion for her daughter. When you can put almonds in, for example. I know that cross box is not easy to make. Oh, yeah, but then I have to make it into a cut file because um, now all the factories are closed and I can't let them be produced in cutting dies. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Just found out there are 3 stores that sell your designs and I haven't been to yet. Okay. Great idea. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? Hi, Donna. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. What's the difference between UPS and DHL? Okay, the difference between sending something through USPS and DHL, I will explain. If you guys send something through USPS and it has a value way over $18 because the people at customs aren't crazy, it will come to our Royal Mail and they will check the content. If you ship it through DHL, another shipping company, they have another way of checking what's inside and stuff like that. So then I have way less risk that I have to pay a lot of shipping fees. And what the Royal Mail here does, they first deliver the package, like you didn't have to pay any custom fees, and then 2, 3, or even 4 weeks later, you get a bill. And then you have to remind yourself, did I get something? Did I order something? And then you think, oh, wait a minute, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I got something in and now I have the bill for it. It's horrible because they just make an estimate that makes no sense and they put an amount on a bill and you have to pay it. You can't go, how do you say? You can't refuse it. Yeah, you can't refuse it. You have to pay it. And then by then you are already forgotten what you got. So it's harder to convince them, listen, what's inside my box is not much more than what you put as an estimate. So that's a real struggle. So that's why I always say, if the amount is way higher than the $18, please ship through DHL. DHL is just something like FedEx or it's an other shipping company, but USPS will deliver their packages to our Royal Mail department, and they are horrible people to deal with. Let me say it like that. Oh, trust me, I don't want to be nasty, but it's not fun. What about doing another nesting set that just fills in the size that are missing to the other sets so they work together? Does that make sense? Yeah, Angela, that makes sense. But the problem is not that I can't make it. The problem is that I have to convince the sellers you all want those inner pieces. That's my struggle. I get so many emails. Nicole, can you make this? Can you make that? Yeah, most things I can design. Not all. I'm not that good. But the problem for me is then I'm putting in the hours, offering it to the sellers, and then they say, no, I have no clue what I should do with it, so I won't take that design. And then I invested all my time in a design I can't sell to them. So if you want something particular, send Adam from KS Craft an email with pictures and how you would use it. He will ask me to design it. So I think that's a better way. And it saves me a lot of time convincing them that you guys want a certain design. So if you want a design and it's something that's not very common, for instance, a soda can or stuff like that, ask the seller, and it will save me so much trouble. Because if the seller asks me, I know he knows how we would use it as crafters, and I can go and design it and invest my time in something that he wants to buy from me. That's yeah, the best way I can explain it to all of you. Oh, I have a Cricut machine, but I'm just learning how to use it. Then I can buy your design from Etsy. Deb, look at a lot of YouTube videos. It for sure will help. Just go on. Are you holding? Yeah, sorry, I was holding my new design. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, I put it on my Etsy. I designed it like this so it can hold the vinyl records, but it can also hold little flat candies or gift cards. But you can also use it without the drawer, and then it's able to fold flat, and then you can put it in an envelope like this. So it's a card, but also a gift box if you want it to be. So you can use it in a double way. Yeah. You need a digital caterpillar. It measures it when it shows the size. Yeah, Tanya, I know. Hi, Kathy. I'm sorry I missed your yeah, I'm sorry I missed your hi. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with what you guys are telling me. Don't like the sound of your postal services. No, they and trust me, they are nasty. Where did I had the letter? Oh yeah, this was one of them. See, and this is our Royal Mail name, and then you get a letter like this, and the fun thing was I didn't order something, and then all of a sudden I get a letter that I have to pay about $30, 30 euros. That's about $40 for something I had ordered in Budapest. And I had something like, I didn't order something in Budapest. Why did they send me a bill? So I called them, and they told me, I got a man on the phone, and he told me, oh, I think we messed up your name with somebody else. And he had something like, oh, throw away the bill. And I had something like, okay, then I ripped the bill apart. And then 4 months later, I get a reminder And they told me, well, we aren't going to credit you for what you ordered in Budapest. You have to pay the bill. Then I had to ring them up again and tell them, listen, I did not order something in Budapest. Yeah, but on the same day, you got something from China. Yeah, so? And then I had to argue. It took me about 6 months to convince them that I didn't order anything in Budapest, but because I got a package the same day this person's ordered something, they sent me the bill. And after a lot of struggle, they sent me a credit note. So I hate our Royal Mail when I get something. When you send within the Netherlands or to Belgium or to Germany, it's no problem. But when I get it from Canada or Australia or the US, I always get first my package and then a big fat bill that I need to pay because they think, oh, well, it's worth way more than they put on the shipping label. So we think it's worth that, and that's what you have to pay. And the estimate doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they are not fun to deal with, those people. I had a package, they let me pay €1 custom fee, but also 30 euros administration. Yeah. They only ask a fee to also asking administration cost. Yeah, it's really horrible. Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant. That's really cool. I haven't seen it made up. Yeah, Nicole, it looks. Nicole, look it up. A digital caterpillar. It's used to buy a caterpillar or engineer to measure things. You put your item between the jaws and it tells you how wide it is. Oh, is that okay? Yeah, we call it different, but I have this contraption to make very accurate measurements. Yeah, and this one I can also put in inches. But then again, how would I have to pronounce it? I'm not good at those fractures measurements. How do you call them? Listening in the background sounds like political bureaucracy. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I'm always afraid to get stuff from abroad because they are horrible to deal with. And then that's why I ask people, if you want to send me something, please do it through DHL or do it through FedEx or every other company is better than USPS. I don't say that USPS is a bad company, but they deliver their packages to our royal department, and that's the problem. And there is where the not so nice people work and think you are a millionaire and let you pay a lot of euros for something that is not the value they estimated or that they value it on. Something like that. Caliper. Oh, caliper. Okay, let me write it down. See, I read so fast that I make mistakes. Caliper. Caliper. One day I'm going to teach you all Dutch. And then I don't have to struggle with my English anymore. Okay. Yeah, so I hope it made sense what I did with the can. I hope it was helpful, Connie. Yes, USPS isn't that great. Yeah, Francine, it makes me crazy too because I don't mind sending people my address, but I'm always holding back because I'm so afraid that they will forget that we have all these restrictions to get stuff from abroad. Because I know when I send something to the US and I put $200 of value on it, it doesn't impress them and they don't have to pay custom fees. But you in Belgium and we in the Netherlands have those rules. And so yeah, that's always holding me back. I really enjoy getting things from abroad or outside Europe. But yeah, for us, they are so strict to the rule. And if the value is above $20, yeah, we have to pay a lot of taxes and custom fees and administration costs over it. Administration cost is about 15 euros. That's about $22. And then they do an estimate on what the value is. And for instance, you send something that's worth $50 and they think it's $100, then you need to pay 21% tax over the value they think it's worth. So yeah, that's how harsh they are here. Your tutorial is great. We need to do a Zoom so we can all craft together. Oh, that would be fun, Tanya. Yeah, I will look into Zoom. Hey, USPS ex-worker here. I know how bad it can be. Yeah, but it's nothing personal. Well, not for me, because I like USPS. I really do. I have no problem with it. But the problem is that they deliver the packages to a wrong company here in the Netherlands that think they are so smart and can estimate values they don't have any knowledge of. So if we order the dice from your Etsy, how will that work shipping wise? For me to ship out, it's not a problem because most countries outside the Netherlands don't have those restrictions like we have. I know for a fact that Finland, but that's also a European country, or Norway, it was Norway, I believe, also have limits. Those people can only buy, for instance, for 10 euros, about $15. And if it's over that, they have to pay taxes and fees and administration costs. You guys are lucky that your country doesn't have those restrictions if it's below $1,000 or something. Yeah, but that's something we have to deal with here. How you will have a big job on trying to teach me Dutch or anything else. Yeah, I can try. Via Zoom zal leuk zijn. Yeah, Francine, I have the same problem. Speaking English, I do a little bit a better job than writing English. I'm so happy that Gmail corrects me if I type something wrong. I know, just joking with you. I know, Velfried, I know. Whoa, that's awful. I'm glad you explained it. The closet one, it to me is about 23 miles away, but I will that. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for doing the extra effort for me. You are such a sweetheart. And I hope you are doing well because I know you had COVID. Uh, and yeah, I still wonder how you're doing. It's not that I don't want to reply, but sometimes you don't want to see my email box. It's overloading with questions and people that need help. And yeah, most times in the morning I'm working 2 or 3 hours only answering emails from all of you guys. And I don't mind doing it, but yeah. Yesterday I had even pain in my hands from typing. That's how many emails I get in a day. Norway has the same. Yeah, Hulda, I know. I have another friend in Norway, and she told me that in Norway the rules are even more strict. Kathy, what word would you like to know in Dutch? Believe me, it will be all changed shortly with the new administration. Sadly, it will be horrible real soon. Taxes are going to multiply here. Oh my goodness, I hope not, Paint and Glitter. If that's so, Raquel, let me know because yeah, I sometimes ship out things to the US too as gifts. I'm sorry, but while COVID-19 still is ramping, postage prices are getting more expensive. History fact: 100 years ago, an airplane would have over 2 times mail for postal bringers. Did come to yeah, it's horrible. I'm doing okay by the I'm doing okay. Oh, I'm happy you are doing okay. But hang in there, sweetie, and take care of yourself. I really felt bad that you had to go through this. To your house 4 times a day. Times has changed. Yeah, it has changed. Yeah. Okay, sweet people. I hope you liked the chat, and I'm going to go because it's already late here. Hi, Rosa. Hi. You always make thank you. And I just wanted to go. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Mail are so slow that I'm holding back on orders. Yeah, I know. It's the same problem here, but it's all due to the planes and stuff like that. So, sweet people, I wish you all a nice evening, morning, day, wherever you are. And I will see you guys soon. And if you have wishes or ideas, you can always email me. But if the ideas are very crazy than normal, email it to the sellers because it saves me a lot of time explaining that you guys asked me for it. Yeah. And the best chance of having something made that's out of the ordinary, if you know what I mean, is at KS Craft. He understands the best English of all sellers that I work with, and surprise creations. Donovan, when I went this morning, USPS told me it would be $3,000 for the box you wanted to send to me. No. That can't be right. That's more than outrageous. Donna, don't do stuff like that because that's not. Oh, 38. Okay. $3,000. Oh my goodness. You can buy a car for that money. Sweetie. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, that's about right. 38. That's not a lot. We have to pay double. Yeah. Sweet people, I wish you all a nice evening. Thank you for being here with me. Yeah, I hoped my messy tutorial helped a little bit about the soda can. And yeah, I see you soon in the next live stream. Bye bye.